Hi everyone, this is Alvin and welcome back to the Aidoneus XP channel. Today we're checking out Honor of Kings, which has recently launched here in India. The game has actually been around for quite a while in other regions, but this is the first time I'm getting to try it myself. So in this video I'll just be playing my first few matches and sharing my honest thoughts as I go, first impressions, what feels good and what could maybe be improved. Alright, let's jump in. Right away the first thing I notice is that the graphics look really good. Everything feels polished and clean, and the game runs pretty smoothly on my phone. The animations look nice, the characters look detailed, and overall, it definitely gives that premium MOBA feel. Now, I've played Mobile Legends Bang Bang before, so I'm already familiar with this type of game, the lanes, the objectives, team fights, all that stuff. So, getting into the gameplay itself doesn't feel completely new to me. The controls feel pretty similar, which makes it easier to get into the match without feeling lost. But there are a few things that caught my attention while playing. One thing I'm not completely sold on is the placement of certain buttons. For example, the item purchase button is placed on the same side where I'm controlling my character movement. So whenever I want to buy an item, I have to lift the thumb that's moving my character. That means my hero stops moving for a split second. Now normally that might not sound like a big deal, but during a team fight, even a split second of standing still can get you hit or worse, completely deleted. So I feel like that button could have been placed on the other side of the screen to make things smoother. Another thing I noticed is the UI. It actually looks good visually, it's clean and modern, but there's also a lot happening on the screen. As a new player, it feels a little overwhelming because there are so many icons, indicators, and menus popping up that it's hard to immediately understand what everything does. So, at first glance, it can feel a bit confusing. Maybe it's something you get used to over time, but right now, it definitely feels like a lot to process at once. The hero selection screen is another area where I think things could be improved. Right now, it's a bit easy to get lost when trying to pick a hero. There are a lot of clicks needed just to check things like which lane your teammates have chosen, what role still needs to be filled. Also, while the hero portraits are clearly visible, the names and classes are pretty small, so it's not always easy to quickly identify who does what. For a brand new player who just wants to choose a certain lane or role, it takes a bit longer than it probably should to find what you're looking for. One thing I did like though is the rewards for linking accounts and pre-registering. Getting some free heroes and skins right at the start is always nice, and it definitely makes the early experience feel more rewarding. So, overall, my first impression right now is kind of mixed. The gameplay feels smooth, the graphics are great, and if you're familiar with MOBAs, it's easy to jump into matches, but at the same time, the UI and hero selection system can feel a bit confusing at first, especially for new players. That said, this is just my first time playing, so maybe it's something that becomes clearer the more you play. Only time will tell anyway. That's my first look at Honor of Kings. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and let me know down in the comments what you think about the game. Also tell me if you'd like to see more Honor of Kings gameplay on the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.